What's going on, everybody? My name is Daniel Espira, and today we are back to playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I put the game down for a day or two, so I don't remember all the girls' names, but I do remember Monica. And from what I've played, there's nothing too crazy. There's some kind of like hidden messages inside the poems that we're writing in the Literature Club, but from what I've seen in the thumbnails and from what I've seen of the game, crazy happens, and I wanna get to that point in the game. But I was gonna make a dedicated video about this. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know. I did get sponsored by Sector 7 Elite, so make sure you check them out. They are under my featured section on my channel. Make sure you check them out. Show some support. Keep showing support to me. I thank you very much for it. And we're gonna go ahead and get into this. So let us load this game, and we are in January. Okay, hi. You can use skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Okay. Skip. Entering the category uses the scene. Sayori, that's what her name was. Oh, hi that crank. Hi Sayori, how are you doing? Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you, always. Anyway, speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Oh, that's what she's saying. Okay, she's kind of hungry right now. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Heck yeah. No thanks. Bruh. What? Oh, dude, she wants to go with you. That's not like... I have my reasons. What? What is happening? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why is that? All of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to take a look at it. She ain't got no money. She wanted to take our money. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and to get it open, and then turns it upside down and let the contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. You was trying to play me for some money, girl. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? Because you always do this. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming into the club. Oh, so either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would have to lend you some. But there's one more thing, you're always hungry. And so, the only leaves one option. Well, I give up. Look, don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh, look who we got here. We got Yuri. Oh, snap. We got Yuri. Okay, Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I was listening. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri? Tell that crank to let me borrow some money. What? No. That's, don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can be responsible to afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, you're suffering a fair enough retribution. Blank face. Damn, it's cold. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Me too, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the resolution. Maybe. Retribution. That's still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Okay. Okay, are we getting there? Okay. E. Don't let her fool you. She can be that crank. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me. She told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Oh my goodness. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Bow! Swat! Kia! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles into the desk. Oh, what was it? A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glanced around. Is this a miracle? Is because I paid my retribution? Actually, that was one that worked. I just gave it to you, something. But then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki. What would I call her? Matsumi? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh no. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite out of her own cookie. And you're looking really good too, Natsuki. And yours looks really good, Natsuki. You're looking really good, Natsuki. Can I try it? No! I just gave you a whole cookie. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, what do you... Oh, fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nut Sayori off her back. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, that's what's my cookie. Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful Sayori trots away to safety. You're in high life as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glanced around. Monica isn't in the club right now. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. I don't know about all that. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Oh, it's Monica. Wait, is Monica? There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Monica, you're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. And never mind that. Okay, that was me saying that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was suddenly study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring at least. You would have heard the bell ring. I must not have heard it. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Oh wait, why are you sweating, girl? Oh wait, this girl's sweating too. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Yes, you should. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Okay, yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. I say, oh, is that so? Yeah, I'd look forward to it. In that case, I won't let you down, that crank. Monica smiles sweetly. Yay! I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a while, a whole lot recently, and I'd really love a chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure that Tsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone had already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie, which is probably not that big. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. That crank! That crank! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yeah, why not? Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with that crank to get supplies? Yes, I am, Monica. I have to. She's my next door neighbor. I walk with her to school. I mean, you're awesome, but I haven't heard you play the piano. So, really, like, come on. She helps me out sometimes. I help her out, but... Alright, Monica, yes, I'm going. There's no need to trouble yourself. What? She doesn't want me to go. I'd be happy to go with him. Wait, what? Sayori, but I wanted to go. Oh, so now she wants to take her place. Okay, things are getting good. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh, look. Now Sayori's all sad. Hehe, okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Oh man, this is... Okay, ready that crank? Yep, let's go. Okay. Oh man. Okay, Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayori's hums and skips around the halls. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid into the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simple things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kinda dull. That crank? You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, what? Between my feet. What? The last remaining flower beacon to me. I twisted the stem, freeing it from climbing roots. Clearing the final jouts moments between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. What? Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that in a pretty unordinary contrast, your cute self. Oh, okay, hold on, let me read that back. I just meant that it's pretty Let me read that back. Okay. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to an unordinary contrast to your cute self. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallways again. Hey, that crank, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. But she's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. Okay. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. And the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings back a special sort of feeling I've had forgotten about inside my soul. The two of us enter this classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Oh, let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls out a box of crayons out of the top shelves. They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading out color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped the one by accident. Smack! Wow! Kya! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Okay. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Oh, wow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her... I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Come here, girl. Okay, you have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Okay, alright, dang, girl. Take it easy. What you doing on the floor like that? I thought I had picked her up. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ooh, sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of your forehead, okay? A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. That crank. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. You alright, girl? Dang. I pass Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used for an ice pack rather than a drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I already returned to the classroom where I had left Sayori. Oh, and you're still there. Okay, you're not dead. Okay, she has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Sayori here. Hands Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Oh, it's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. Okay. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against up to her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons. That's good. Hey, that crank. This kind of reminds you of growing up. What? This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try and keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious to... You were kind of oblivious in some way. Like I usually fell behind, or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself, or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. You would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself. And were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. In some way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you to get out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. That crank, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Aww. Before I even knew it, I'm treating you like that. Wait. Before I even knew it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. That crank. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think we'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm being honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college, or for that matter, something like that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so, Sayori. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside when I see her deep in thought like this. It makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should get back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if you hide it under my bangs. Not if I hide it under my bangs. You're completely fine! Ugh. Sayori hops on her feet. Excuse me. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast, hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Okay, we're doing good. We had a deep connecting moment there with Sayori. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom, to the clubhouse. You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poem. Oh, we gotta share our poems. We haven't done that yet. Oh, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Sayori, what happened to your forehead? Oh, she just hit it upside the head with a thing. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Blank. blank. Well, anyways, we'll all be able to find everything we needed. I have it right here. Sayori frantically flares around. Oh, I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Aw, you're so awesome! Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, that crank. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the poster tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay, now we gotta read these poems. All right, so I'm gonna read Monica's first. Ow. Okay, no, I'm gonna read Sayori's first, cause she's my dog. You know what I'm saying, man? That crank. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's crap. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... no way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Oh, come on. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is I can feel more feelings through you than I can feel them through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try and explain something to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Yeah. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, that crank, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's a first. Oh my god, I skipped it! I can read that when I edit. I can pause that real quick. Dude. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when I go home. Really? Snap? I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself. Knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori, okay? Let's just pop a squat. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit on the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not good. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. Wait. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And when I put the bottle in a shelf with all of the other bottles, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave. Oh no! Sayori! I need to read your thing! Oh! Okay. Whoa, okay, that was scary. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like there's time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in comes my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Don't they want my bottles that much? Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. Man, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I heard is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Man, this is some deep stuff. Okay, I want to analyze this. We'll keep it going, but this is deep. This is like almost not hidden anymore. These bottles are almost like if she's talking about, I don't know if I'm too tall now. Shoot. I don't know if I'm too tall now. Hold up. Time out. Alright, we're back. I'm not that tall. But yeah, like I was saying, it's almost like she's talking, these bottles, it's like she's talking about her feelings, and then she has to pull them out whenever her friends are around. But once they all break, there's nothing but echoes and shadows. Holy crap, for sure! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. Monica taught her a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I've seen that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. She feels like she was supposed to express herself this way. Okay, it even helped me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Whatever she just wrote does not go with what we've been explaining and what we've been seeing with Sayori. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had... Come on, you can read. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki! Why is this at 22? Hold up. Natsuki, I'm gonna need you to wait. Whoa! Okay. Huh? Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh. Phew what? Well, anything isn't a train wreck, it's just a win. And I get the feeling you're probably most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that's a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you will get as good as me someday. Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of all the balloons. You could say we each take care of each... Whoa, I'm talking, not her anymore. You could say we each take care of each other in our own ways. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Natsuki has to say now. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Itchy, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I hear her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Only time I hurt my leg. One time, wow, okay, I need to be able to read this. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, so with Natsuki, I think she has a crush on me, of course. And she's trying to disguise it as a spider. Or maybe she likes one of the girls. Yeah, maybe she likes Sayori, and now she's all ticked off at Sayori because... No, she's not ticked off at Sayori. I'm not sure, but it seems like she's gonna tell somebody about something. She's talking about somebody. She doesn't want to be friends with somebody, is from what I'm getting from here. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, someone would agree that the subject of the poem is a ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. My what? It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Sometimes something that you're afraid of people finding out. They'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it helps and it makes them happy? Okay? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. What do you like? Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. Natsuki, what do you like? It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message. Unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay. Yuri, what you got for me? Let's see what you've written today. Well done, that crank. Your skill's already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much. It seems like you can't get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid of the little what? You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through the feelings and write down the things that you see in your head. Something like that. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate experience. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course I would, Yuri. Is the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. My cutting knife was the bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon, man, I'm getting cold. Where's my jacket? The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon became hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic parlavern conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Okay. She was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I could see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. What is the metaphor behind this one? I didn't get this one. I don't know, it's my own fault. But I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way that I feel I wanted to express the way I feel the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual habits. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh? That's funny. What? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have this in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry about it, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing that with me. After all, if I had learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Or if she didn't, okay. Yeah, you should like your weirdness, you know? Being weird makes everybody a little bit better. True story. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Awesome. Monica's last. Okay. Let's see. Hi again, that crankness. How'd the writing go? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on it, Monica. I'll tell you that much. You never know. You never know, Rick. You never know, Rick. Want to share what you wrote with me today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the... Okay, I don't know why I'm talking like Morty. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating, isn't it? Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in the club, don't you? Yeah, because that's my neighbor and she's my best friend from a long time ago. And she looks alright squatting down picking up crayons. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. What? I'm not shy, it's just, I'm just teasing you. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, But Yuri and Itsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to just give them their share of time. You gotta talk to everybody. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh, no, it's nothing like that. It's just, I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm putting pressure on you or something. I really don't mean to do it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and oh, an endless canopy of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent. Grating waveforms. Squeaking, scratching, piercing, cuisine? I'm not gonna try and pronounce it. I don't know what it is. Tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. Okay, an endless canopy of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, granting waveforms. Squeaking, scratching, piercing, sine, something, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Okay. Wait, there was more! How do I go back? What is this? Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on a paper. Choosing where and how to space. Choosing how to space the words can totally change the mood of the poem. Choosing where and how to space. Okay. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with a reader. So putting that in a way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might need to change your mind. Crap! I should have saved it! Crap. Okay, I should have saved it. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait. Is this tip even about writing? Yo! What am I even talking about? That's my advice for the day. Oh my god, dude, I totally missed it. I don't want to run that all over again, though. Crap, that's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. I should have saved it. Okay, everyone. We're all reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come and sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do you really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a certain mind way of thinking, something like that. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets. We can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're going to be doing in this event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? But Monica, yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree, Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud in front of a whole room full of peoples. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And more people will perform, the better it will be for us to do the thing with the show. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Alright? Don't you want to share with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know what I can do. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do to help them out, a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Blank. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expecting faces or something. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. The club is seriously going to be dead. What? Something, I mean. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. What? No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no! Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook specific poem she had in mind. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica being reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the world to life. And is this something she's done before? Is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone had their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles for a while. That was so good, Monica. Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping it would be a good example. Ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down as she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at us. Everybody, you can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do it. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens to Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllabus of fierce and confident women. The poem is full of twists and turns, and it's sudden that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rage glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Yay, go Yuri. Everyone joins me afterwards. We give Yuri a recognition for what she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud to her, but we were caught off guard with something or another. We caught off guard. We forgot to applaud. As we applaud, Yuri shows up her poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you so much for sharing. Blank. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess it's my turn next. Yuri was helpful in the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do so easily? Try not to think it's like reciting to other people. Imagine that you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's not a poem, it's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, I feel like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think of it too much. But hearing it to come from Sayori's hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poetry. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, something or another. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Good job, that crank. I guess that's a good sign. I eventually mean it came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits really nicely. But it might be the other poem wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. Huh? I don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. they might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That well-being practice is kind of something I kind of. It's embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to pick you for poem challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Okay, don't make me go before that crank. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Maybe let's lower everyone's standards a little before I get to go. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get over it. But it's like as much cluttered as something to read. I'll just have to go with what I write for the day. I stand up and stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Sincere, I'm not exactly confident in my own writing. It's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry if I'm not really good as everybody else. Don't worry about it so much. I think less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that you'll improve over time though. Maybe, yeah. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are Y'all Looking At Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears. Something for a little. While she's still a little on something or another, her poem has a rhythm, and rhythm it has. Natsuki trademarks style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down. As if given life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not get me to do that again. Well, you at least have to prepare yourself for the forum in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. Okay? But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, it's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about at the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you'll get an idea of what like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort into the club. And it really makes me happy. It makes her really happy. No problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As far as for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. All right. Stand up. There is no way I'll be able to find some enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get over it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Alright, Sayori, let's get out of here. Oh, you guys are changing right before my eyes. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, that crank. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori one more time. Once more, even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Yep, sure enough. But today Sayori's being a little quiet than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Yeah? Sorry, I was spacing out. No worries. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, sorry, fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot. Well, okay, so we finally have an option. Would I walk with Yuri, or would I still walk home with Sayori? Well, Sayori, I think you're just so nice to me. You know what? I'm gonna stick with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Yeah, she is. But we got a connection from a long time ago, you know? I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, that crank. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, okay, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Huh? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird thing for Yuri to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only in a few days away. Who knows what will happen in this time? We have to write poems. I hit the freaking thing. Gotta save the game right here. Nothing crazy's happened yet. Actually, I could read some poems. Shoot, should I save that there? No, I'm gonna save it here. Okay, let's continue. It's safe, so we're gonna pick some words. We have to look for, I think we have to look for these keywords. Mouse, of course. Unstable. Adventurous. Childhood. Sing. Hopeless. Determination. Emails. Anime. Flee. Vanilla. Dance. Suicide. Okay. Warm. Joy. Candy. Alright, we have picked our words. Maybe I should be paying a little more attention. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And we're actually going to save it right here. We're going to save the game right there and cut this video off here. I think we have progressed quite a bit. I'm starting to get a headache though. Yeah, we're gonna continue this on the next video. So if you guys did enjoy this, I'm definitely liking it. I'm not gonna go into, I was about to cut into the intro. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and save the game here. I started noticing, Monica said that we had to save the game at certain points, and I'm saving the game whenever I can, because we can go back and make changes. We can change the outcome of what's gonna happen. And yeah, this game is starting to get interesting. So if you guys can hold on for probably, I guarantee this upcoming episode or this upcoming video is gonna be lit. This video was pretty good on its own, but I have to go ahead and cut it off here. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you check out Sector 7 Elites. Their channel is on my featured on my channel, so make sure you check them out as well. They're sponsoring some of these videos, and it's a great community to be a part of. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.